I'm gonna talk about random shit because this actually just came to my mind actually by listening to one of the tracks of Deicide album, and I was thought to myself, well, why do so many people love Jesus, and why do so many people hate Jesus? And I can see where the hate coming from because you know, uh, he's been promised everything to people, and the promises hasn't been done. Throughout the histories, like I was listening to lyrics, like one of the DSL lyrics, it says, um, Jesus, you believe him, he's a fool, you see. And I understand where that's coming from because I'm atheist, by the way, so it doesn't really matter to me. But anyways, just I guess it was out for the people who you know, who are actually you know, uh, praise Jesus and the ones that hate Jesus. So this is what I'm thinking, and especially from the movie, what I've seen, it's just he's just kind of he's kind of like a lunatic. I know people probably think this is gonna be blasphemy and I'm going to hell or no, but I'm atheist, so it doesn't make a difference, whatever. But this is YouTube, so I'm free to say what I want. Um, so this is what I'm thinking. It's I watched the movie. He's crazy. He's like saying he's God and everything. He can do miracles, and he's kind of just out of his head. And so that's where Deicide, the lyrics says, he's a fool, you see. And then actually you got the people that really like him because their side of the view that he helped people, did miracles, was good and saved all his people and everything, and died for us and everything. So and then of course goes back to the ones that hate him. He's like he make you study all this the religion and the people there's wars going on, people dying, and he's not doing anything to save us or not help us, and so I'm making it fair for both of you guys and you too. We're taking the good and the bad. We're trying to make it fair, evil. Like I said, it doesn't make a difference to me. I'm atheist, so whatever. But I'm trying to understand, you know, the people why the people hate him and why people love him. So there you go. So but I think and then you have those people that worship Jesus, went to church, Sunday school, and then they kind of turned. It's like because this is all baloney. They kind of um, um, after studying so much, they come to that conclusion. Because I had like a friend who was like that, and then they have like or trauma accident, and then they go back to church and pray Jesus, and then think he helped them for whatever it was. So so since I'm atheist, uh, we go ahead and post your comments and responses, whether negative or positive. I just came out of this. This is freestyle thing. Um, Freestyle talking. When I just heard the Jesus song. I like to talk. I'm a talker. New talker now. I'm not talker. No, talker. Some people say the word is on, and some people says on. Um, you're here in the South. If you're not from the South, they think you're from everywhere. It doesn't matter where you're from. You're from the North, and they'll start. They just start making face. They'll do all the words like on and it's fucking retarded. South is so fucking stupid. Man. So anyways, so I mean, personally, I don't think there's no Jesus coming down. Nobody's gonna save us. We just got to save ourselves. This is seriously. I mean, and whatever 2012, if it happens, if it doesn't, I mean seriously. I mean, the world's gonna keep on going. You only can save yourselves. I mean, if a comet comes down from Earth, destroys us. I mean, because think about it. Have you ever watched the show A Thousand Ways to Die? People just dying, and these are good people. Well, actually, kind of funny. well, yeah, most are good, and but usually the story revolves around negative people. The people are bad, and so that's kind of ironic. There might have been some good ones that died, but usually it's like a story with all these people that usually get the death treatment because it's kind of ironic because it's the other ways around. Why do bad things happen to good people? But on this show, and these are actually deaths on 1,000 Ways to Die that people are really dying, but the ones that died or get the revenge it's the good people gets to I mean they die and the bad people are the ones that's dying, not the good one. So that's kind of ironic though. But it's a crazy show, crazy deaths, crazy. I mean, like somebody died from having sex, somebody, and these were young couples. Somebody, just really bizarre deaths, and this is real. It's just interesting show. Somebody died by just leaving the car on back in, leaving the car on in the fumes, and then they back into the trash, and they, I don't know, something the trash was so bad, and it killed the guy because he couldn't breathe in the car. This is some crazy deaths. So I I like the topic of songs or imagery of the evil things. Not evil things. What do you call it? Fantasy. Because to me, like this Jesus stuff is just fantasy. You know what I mean? Or Slayer songs, Helloweights. It's just fantasy. You know what I mean? It's cool things. You gotta admit. I mean, it's like cool things. You know. I mean, to me, this is better than like an angel. I mean, it's just like it's just cool. It's just cool looking to me. But I'm atheist, so I have no beliefs, good or bad. It's just, I mean, it's just the only real thing is aliens, because of the guys that worked down there in the interview, the aliens, he said they were real. He worked in Area 51, and a lot of people said that worked in Area 51, there's like alien bodies and aliens. Other than that, ghost. I never seen a ghost, but actually, when my dad died in one of my homes, the ghost, I felt my bed shaking, and the covers were pulling. I couldn't, and the covers took down. But then again, it could be like Robert Stack said, that's imagination, active imagination, which could be. I never seen a ghost. I'd actually never seen a UFO, and apparently the aliens in UFO only are in Area 51. But what doesn't make sense, okay, so if that's true, and they come from the planet Zeta Reticuli, and the element 151 powers their spaceship and stuff, that's told in the interview. Now I'm gonna get tracked. Maybe not. I don't know. It's all that. I don't know. Anyways, so that's a theory. They come from this, and they're called Greys. Aliens are called Greys. I never seen aliens. I've never seen ghosts, or supernatural things. I'm not saying there's. I mean, it might be possible. Maybe we're talking unsolved mysteries that the people work at the comedy store. And it's like I never believed the ghost. I've never seen a ghost. But when I worked there, I changed my mind. I saw things you never would believe. I guess it's possible. So I guess if ghosts could be possible and aliens, but like somebody coming down from the sky to save us, that's just a little way too far-fetched. I don't know. I just don't think so. Really, I mean. And if that happens, it's going to be, well, the end of time. But I just don't see that, and I don't see any ghosts, and even aliens, I show the videos on YouTube of the Bob Lazar guy, and he's like, and it's a really interesting interview, because Element 115 and the Greys alien, and how he worked there, 32 clearance, Q clearance, 32 levels above top secret clearance, and I said when there was aliens there, and the spacecraft doesn't affect gravity or inertia with the element 115 in there, which is like used to power the spaceship. So but why would the aliens